Yeah, no, it's his birthday. He turns 22 today. Unfortunately, obviously, we can't go out and celebrate. If this wasn't all going on, we'd be somewhere up at Rutgers, probably celebrating up there with some of our friends, some of the guys on the team. But yeah, and no, I mean, going back to what you mentioned briefly at the beginning about mixing it up and how I'm kind of not like what your typical guest would be. I think that's really cool how you kind of, and I once I started following you, and then I checked out the rest of your profile and a lot of the other guests that you've had and posts that you've posted, and it seems like you really get a good mix of like everything from the sports world, from athletes to coaches, other journalists, the whole spectrum, which is cool because you get totally different perspectives.
Yeah, and speaking of Rutgers, I love Rutgers parties, and Rutgers, that's my favorite school, man, and that's where it's at right now, Rutgers. But
yeah, that's exciting to hear, man. That's good. So then I guess I'm talking to a Rutgers fan. Could I say that?
Actually, I got friends. I'm from Jersey also, so I got friends.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got friends that go to Rutgers still, and I go to, actually, me and my friends, we go to when the Sky Blue FC played there at the Rutgers soccer field. Now they moved, so we have season tickets for Sky Blue FC at Rutgers. So that's
okay.
Yeah, but
that's awesome. Yeah, Sky Blues, their home field was, I guess.
Yeah.
The women's soccer field. Yeah, no, that's real cool. Yeah, man, Rutgers is a blast, dude. It was the best.
Yeah.
Best time of my life. So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, so for the viewers who just joined, can you explain your background a little bit and when you got interested? First of all, when you got interested playing baseball, and then now you transitioned to a coach. But first, when did you get interested in playing baseball in your career?
Yeah. So growing up, this is a pretty cliche answer, but I grew up. My dad introduced me and my brother to T-ball, and we kind of just stuck with it the whole way. I come from a very athletic family. My dad, my uncles, they all played up until the collegiate level, football actually. But there's baseball in my family. There's football. There's lacrosse. My cousins play college lacrosse. So I come from a very athletic family. So baseball and football were something that I got involved in at like a very young age. And then high school came, athletes these days, you kind of have to like pick to focus on one of them.
Yeah.
I was kind of fortunate enough where I wasn't like forced to or put in a situation where I had to. So I stuck with baseball and football throughout high school. By some miracle, I was ranked nationally. So I think that just is a statement right there. We had 2 national champions a year ago in wrestling, which some may say the Big Ten dominates in wrestling. So to have national champions speaks volumes. And then the men's basketball team and the football, like the men's basketball team is absolutely unbelievable. They solidified ourselves. Like that's a reason why we belong in the Big Ten, simply because of the performance that they gave this year. But if the performance that they've had with Coach Peichel over the past few years and now continuing into the future. And then, of course, the reason why you made that comment is because of the football team, obviously. Football team hasn't done as well as anyone would have liked over the past few years, tremendously thanks to Pat Hobbs. Pat Hobbs was an absolute genius in acquiring money in the funds and the support from our donors, from our fans, from everyone to get a bunch of these jobs done. So we have an indoor practice facility for baseball with beautiful, like state of the art. We can name any practice, drill or goal or anything. We can get that done in that facility. Our weight room was redone. So my freshman year, we worked out in the rack weight room that looked like it was from the 1980s. Old rusty dumbbells, barbells, and then my sophomore year, they redid the facility, and it now has state-of-the-art technology. Like, when I say technology, I mean like stuff I can't even explain to you. Just stuff that is an athlete and strength coach's dream, right? So that's like kind of touching on the facilities. Like, we witnessed a massive upgrade in the facilities, which you have to you need if you're going to compete against Michigan and Ohio State. And when we're on the road, we're lucky enough to see some of those facilities. So, for example, like when we're at Miami, like we work out in their weight room. When we're at Michigan, we work out in their weight room. So we see their facilities, and it's really cool now to see that.
An inspiration story he went through.
So you cut out at the beginning. We're lucky that we can call him ours, an ambassador, a loyal son of Rutgers, but he's impacted people worldwide. Spinal cord injury is one of the most devastating injuries that someone obviously can ever have. And so to have someone with a voice, with a platform, being an athlete, being a big time athlete, a successful athlete, at a successful university, a big time university, having that platform and using it the way he has it's world changing. We want Eric to get better, and we see him working, and he tells us and updates us and keeps us in the loop. So it's motivational to us. It's motivational to people that are in his shoes. Other people with spinal cord injury, suffering from spinal cord injury, and he's inspirational to someone like me, to athletes at Rutgers, but he's more inspirational to those that are going through what he's going through. And not only is he inspirational to them, but he is spreading awareness and influencing the cause and making people more informed about the what he has to go through and what's people.
Yeah, so 10. Obviously, I think Greg Schiano can help with the recruits now. I think we had a good recruiting class this year for Rutgers. So
like support between like Coach Peichel and Coach Schiano and the football team, the football fans, and the basketball team and the basketball fans. So I'm expecting a lot of excitement, obviously. It's really unfortunate that we have this situation that we're dealing with right now, because if we didn't, I could have foreseen the stadium being completely sold out, completely mobbed, the parking lots, tailgating, like everyone we're playing Monmouth the first game of the season, so everyone in New Jersey was like expected to be there. Now, whether they proceed with no fans or fans or not is a completely other topic. But now let's talk about, I guess, the team, the players. If you've noticed, we've gotten some big time transfers, some guys from flips. Coach Schiano flipped some guys, flipped some commitments. One thing with Coach Schiano now is that we've reestablished that pipeline to Florida, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Back in the day, we've had Rutgers had a lot of its talent come from Florida, which he's reestablished now. So we were able to sign a elite recruiting class in a short amount of time, thanks to Coach Schiano. Our recruiting class for the following year, I believe, is actually ranked top 15 in the country, which is big time. Yeah. Last time we had a recruiting class like that, I believe, was one of Coach Schiano's last year's. And so that leads you to, you got to wait until game day to see, but we have a lot of talent. Coach Schiano brought in some of the best coaches from around the country, a lot of coaches that he's also worked with in the past. So you have that coaching staff. You have the talent. We were able to retain a lot of guys from entering the transfer portal. So you gotta wait and see. But I think the Rutgers fan base is going to be happy with the increase in success that I'm hoping to see. I can't imagine a season in order to apply to graduate school, and so I did that. And the facility that I'm at right now is combined physical therapy, rehabilitation, and strength and conditioning. And so it was in this setting that kind of offered me the opportunity to be with to coach strength and conditioning. And I really enjoy it. I'm working with athletes. I'm learning a lot. It's a great supplement for physical therapy. I'm learning a lot about how to program for athletes. I'm learning a lot about return to sport from injury. And of course, being an athlete, I guess you kind of expect me to want to work with the athletic population eventually when I'm a physical therapist. And so I think this coaching, coaching athletes now is only like solidifying that passion for me. I enjoy it. I love being around that atmosphere, being around the atmosphere of coaching athletes, that competition, that drive. Being an athlete, I understand what they're going through. I was injured myself. And so it's nice to be able to relate to them, understand where they're coming from, understand how. Don't specialize in one sport, but find a couple that you're passionate about. For me, it was baseball and football. I played a little basketball when I was younger. I tried wrestling. I was not good at either of them, but I tried it, But I found the two I was very passionate about, and I worked really hard at it. I'm a firm believer in hard work, and I believe the reason I was given the opportunities that I was given at the high school and collegiate level was because of my work ethic. I didn't let others, uncommon men, working hard, being different, and just, hard work and determination. That's just how I feel. That's my answer to that question. That's my personal opinion. I'm sure others have their other. And I know it's kind of cliche too, hard work, but
that's spot on. That's spot on. Yeah.
I mean, that was from the heart. So
yeah. But before.
Such a lame answer. You're asking the wrong.
Yeah. So whoever's in this live or who joined the live, my cousin and I and my brother, my younger brother, we have a GoFundMe page right now for the frontline people and all the local food businesses. The link is in my bio on Instagram. Okay. We raised over 2K already. Hopefully, more people can donate. And then we handed out sandwiches, food supplies, everything to the cops, nurses, doctors. And then yesterday we went to a soup kitchen, and we're going to continue this throughout the week and next week. So we're trying to help in any kind of way to make this easier, and then hopefully this ends sooner than later. So,
dude, that's phenomenal. I didn't know that. That's really phenomenal. That's phenomenal. The link's in the bio. In your bio?
Yeah, the link is in the bio on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you, Carmen, for coming on the Sports Podcast, and it's been inspiring. I'll be posting this interview on all social media formats, so keep an eye on that. And thank you. You and your family stay safe.
Same to you. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. And I wish you stay healthy, stay safe, and I wish you the best of luck moving forward. All right.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Jersey people, next Wednesday I'm having Frankie Edgar on. Next Wednesday, 12:30 p.m.
Let's go. That's awesome. He actually trains at the facility that I work at. Small World, right? Small
World.
That's awesome. That should be exciting.
Yeah, so he agreed. He gave me the final details yesterday, and then we agreed on it yesterday. And he's coming on next Wednesday, 12:30. So I'm looking forward to that. So,
dude, that's big time. That's what I'm talking about. You're killing it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. But so I just want to say thank you, and we'll talk again soon. So,
absolutely, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Man.
Yeah, no problem.